Stunner in Newcastle.
Right over there. It's our first time here, so this video will be full of discoveries. Obviously, we're gonna take you Pitchside to St. James Park, Newcastle versus Chelsea.
We will also take you around town to show you some cool places and landmarks.
And we will embark on a scavenger hunt for filming locations of the iconic 2005 film Goal.
So stick with us, drop a comment, follow Stunner, and let's go!
So we have just arrived to the city and already found the first location from the film. It's platform 4 at Newcastle train station, to which Santiago Munez arrived to meet the scout Glenn Foy.
After spending 2.5 hours on a train from Manchester, all we needed was a nice cup of coffee. On the small hidden street we were lucky to find Blagom. They serve quality coffee and have a nice little terrace. Perfect place to enjoy a quiet moment, so highly recommended.
We still had an hour before check-in, so decided to visit a local landmark, Granger Market. Located right in the heart of the city, it was opened nearly 200 years ago and to this day serves as a platform to local businesses. It didn't take us too long to find a vintage Newcastle shirt in here.
Our next destination in town is one of the most iconic pubs in Newcastle, Crown Posada. Let's have a pint. First thing you notice as you walk in is how beautiful it is, especially front windows, which contain 2 stunning pre-Raphaelite stained glass windows.
It has the reputation of being the pub in town, with locals saying that if on a boy's 18th birthday his father doesn't get him a pint at Posada, then he's not a real Geordie. Millennium Bridge with Baltic Flour Mill in the background, where Santi and Roz have a very philosophical conversation about the impact that fame can have on a personality. Deep stuff. Our next discovery in town was Square Slices and Pies. Great spot for a quick bite in between pints on a pub crawl. Greasy, cheesy, and delicious. You can find all the Stunner recommendations from Newcastle in the description box below. Let us know if we missed anything good.
This sauce is amazing. Since we're in Newcastle, I simply must try the famous Newcastle Brown Ale. Not bad. You actually might remember this logo from all these famous vintage Newcastle shirts. And by the way, if you're new on this channel and you don't know what Stunner is, we are actually not just football content creators, we are also selling authentic vintage football shirts for almost 10 years now. So if it's something that you're interested in, you can check out our website. It will be in the description box below. On our second day in town, we decided to go to the seaside. Tynemouth is a coastal town 30 minutes away from Newcastle. On the day of our arrival, there was a very cool flea market right on the metro station. It's on every weekend, so if you're in the area, it's a good day out.
So following Santiago Munez's footsteps, we find ourselves by the seaside in Tynemouth, where he goes for a very inspirational slow motion jog on the morning after he arrives to England. It's right over there. A 10-minute walk from the lighthouse, we're the Long Sands beach, which also appears in the film. Cool thing about St. James's Park is that it's a 10-minute walk from the city center. Sir Bobby Robson declared it the Cathedral on the Hill, and we were very excited to witness it in its current shape and form amongst all the rumors about the upcoming redevelopment.
Strawberry is an iconic pub by St. James's Park. Get yourself there early or later in the day so it's a bit quieter, so you can walk around to see all the great Newcastle United memorabilia.
Every place, there's some good ones along the water too. Yeah.
How would you describe Geordie people?
They're the most friendly in the country, most friendly in the world. I said this morning that I've come into town for a coffee, I've met people, we've had a chat, never seen before, they've told us the story, predictions for the game, just everyone wants to love the city, love the club, and you've even got people from around the world coming to join in with it.
Just spot on, down to earth, nice, friendly, bit like the weather today, perfect.
Friendliest people I've met. People down London can be like rude, or people like down the country are rude. People here are the nice people I've ever met. And
Geordie, they're the most welcoming people in the world. They're like Ukrainians. They're wonderful. They're wonderful.
I have never seen so many people wearing shirts of just one club from all the cities I've ever been to. That's how you probably can tell that these people are truly in love with Newcastle United.
St. James Park, and this is the tunnel where Santiago Munez is getting first introduced to the manager Eric Dornhelm. And manager has no idea who this young kid is. It's hard to put it into words. Maybe it was due to the early kickoff, the clear blue sky, the sunlight coming through the roof, or maybe the combination of it all. But the inside of the stadium looked like some sort of palace, very cinematic.
A quick goal from Newcastle left us hopeful for at least a few more to follow, but despite many attempts, the ball just couldn't get into the net.
First half 1-0, Sandro Magic Tonali. Proper ground, amazing noise throughout the entire first half. Fans are posing for me, which is always nice.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
for a
nice.
photographer, it's very, very nice thing to have. It seems like just the banner, the way banner said it, get into them. So Newcastle is probably going to get into them now that they are one man down. Let's see. Chelsea's one man down, but Chelsea's pressing throughout the entire second half. And Newcastle fans are getting very thirsty and very
Annoyed by this fact.
annoyed by the fact that their team just cannot deliver. 20 minutes left. Get in! 2-0, Bruno!
Well, Newcastle opened the match with the goal and closed the match with the goal.
And what happened in between, nobody will really care because that doesn't matter. What matters is that Newcastle got 3 points closer to the Champions League next season. We really enjoyed our experience at St. James Park. Hopefully, you guys did as well.
Join us next week at Goodison Park for the last ever match at this historical ground.
See us.